Are you in love with a Canadian? Are you considering the spouse sponsorship process to become a permanent resident of Canada? In this video we shall cover 5 important facts to consider before applying for a spousal sponsorship. Who can apply for spousal sponsorship? To apply for sponsorship, your partner must either be a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada. Spousal sponsorships can also be between same-sex couples. Do you need to get married in order to apply? Actually, you don't need to get married, because the Canadian government also accepts common law relationships for the sponsorship process. A common law relationship means that you and your partner have lived together for a minimum of 1 year. However, if you plan to start the application process earlier, then it is recommended that you get married to your partner. How much money do you need to be earning in order to sponsor your spouse? Well, the good news is the government does not require proof of income in order to sponsor your spouse. We do, however, recommend that you have a job and some savings to support your spouse when they arrive in Canada. Further, it is also important to remember that the government will request to see the past 2 years of your tax returns. If you owe something to the government, you will not be able to sponsor your spouse until the amount has been paid off. Where can you file the spousal sponsorship application? There are 2 options available to you. The first option is to process the application inside Canada. We would recommend this option if both of you are already living in Canada. A great advantage of this type of application is that your spouse can get a work permit in a few months to stay and keep working in Canada while waiting for a final decision. On the other hand, if your spouse is not in Canada, you can send the application to be processed outside of Canada. Can we file for spousal sponsorship if both of us live outside of Canada? The quick answer is yes. But only if your partner is a Canadian citizen. If they are a Canadian permanent resident, then they must be living in Canada during this process. If you apply for spousal sponsorship from outside of Canada, the government will require proof that you both intend to live in Canada once permanent residency is granted. These are 5 points to keep in mind before you start your spousal sponsorship application. Of course, there are many other things to consider before and during the application process. If you plan on filing a spouse sponsorship application, get in touch with us today. Our expertise can greatly help your chances of a successful outcome.